What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ashley Talks Movies, and welcome to my review of Pillion. This is the new unconventional romance movie starring Harry Melling as Colin, a shy, timid guy living in London who has almost no social life and zero love life. But things change for Colin when he meets Ray, played by Alexander Skarsgard, a biker who takes an interest in him. Quickly, Colin gets wrapped up in a dominant, submissive relationship with Ray that is very sexual, and where Colin is fulfilling domestic duties for Ray, like cooking and cleaning. This seems to be exactly the kind of relationship Colin has been looking for, or is it? Before I jump into the review, if you'd like to support the channel, there are a couple of ways you can do that. Make sure you subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Also, jump into the comments and share your thoughts about the movie.
What am I gonna do with you? Whatever you want, really.
Pillion is set up very much like a romantic comedy, but with dark humor and a story about a BDSM relationship. And the movie shows this relationship through the eyes of Colin, who is a guy who isn't really quite sure what he wants in a relationship. He knows he wants a boyfriend, but he doesn't know what his boundaries are. And when he meets Ray, he's willing to do pretty much whatever Ray tells him to do. He has, as he says in the movie, an aptitude for devotion, but what does that really mean? So as the relationship with Ray progresses, Colin starts to question, is this really what he wants, or does he want something else? Now, from the very beginning, Colin and Ray's relationship is all about sex, and the movie doesn't shy away from it. In fact, the movie is pretty explicit in its depiction of that. And that might be a little too much for some people, but I don't think the movie crosses the line of being too graphic, and it does show the subject matter in a non-judgmental way. The movie does show some aspects of the BDSM community, but it doesn't really spell out the rules of these types of relationships. Instead, the movie mostly focuses on one specific type of relationship that's playing out between Colin and Ray. Now, the movie really hinges on the performances from Melling and Skarsgard, who are willing to go there for their roles. Melling is very good as a wide-eyed Colin who is completely captivated by Ray at first sight. Melling brings a quirky awkwardness to the performance, which works really well for a character that's trying to navigate this unconventional relationship with curiosity and some hesitation. Meanwhile, Skarsgard is great as Ray, who is kind of a mysterious figure who is really hard to gauge at first. Ray is a man of few words, and as the movie goes on, we get a little more insight into Ray, but not much. And Skarsgard does play him as guarded. Now, Pillion won't be for everyone. The subject matter might be too much for some people, as well as the explicit depiction of that subject matter, but the movie is very good. It's funny, it's very touching, and it has some really great performances. So those are my thoughts on Pillion, which is out in theaters. Do you plan on seeing it? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So that does it for me, everyone. I'll see you next time. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.